Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 68 of Darwell20's Modern Skyblock series. Yay! We want some acacia wood slabs for a moment. So I want to check out teleporters, I think, from Mechanism. So the teleporter from Mechanism is this to that. Cool. And then there's a frequency. Do you need power? It says you have power. Did I connect you to power by accident? You know what? He probably got power from being in my inventory. Does that make sense? I guess it does. So he's going to need power, but we're going to call this home base. Check. Cool. No link. Okay. Frequency, home base, security, public. Is that how this works? Upgrades, huh? Ooh, there's upgrades? Supported. Anchor upgrades. What's that do? Keeps a machine's chunk loaded. Oh, that's neat. But I think we already have that covered, right? Yeah, that's covered. Neat. Okay, cool. So out of curiosity, like, let's say I wanted to set up... I just want to see how these work before we actually, like, go to the moon and put one there, right? Does that seem like a reasonable statement? So you, sir, will be test. Aha, okay, cool. Hey, look at that. Neat. Okay, neat. Home base frequency. Well, that's cool. So you're home base, and how does this work? Like, how does this know you're also home base? Ah, I see. It's frequencies. It's frequencies. Okay, I got you. So you set both to home base, right? Okay, cool. Got it. I understand how it works. All right. So how does that work? So, like, if I set the moon's frequency to be home base to get back, then when I travel through it, okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So I probably shouldn't call the frequency home base, right? We should call the frequency, like, frequency 1, frequency 2, etc., right? So, like, if you guys are on the same frequency, then you can teleport between the two, right? Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, I think that's cool. Different from how I'm expecting teleporters to work, but yeah, you're totally using power, by the way. Not a copious amount of power, but enough that we should probably hook you up to a power line, right? So let's get some advanced universal cabling here. So you're at 4999. And now you should be at 5.0. Perfect. Cool. So let's break this guy down. Yay, vein mine. Cool. So between episodes, I made that. I also taught the system how to make that. You are coming with me, Buster. Sweet. And then let's get ourselves some kind of oxygen dude, right? So there's the oxygen machines that I want to have. So, like, there's the bubble distributor. Remember, that one costs more power, but, like, that should be cool, right? Maybe I want to teach you how to make the oxygen machines that I need. So oxygen bubble distributor, do you know how to make all those things? You just need to know how to make oxygen fans. And then you should be cool. And then oxygen bubble distributor should be good. And I wouldn't mind you also knowing how to make the oxygen sealer. That's the one that encloses a space. So let's bring both of these with us and play with them a little bit on the moon, right? So if we search in here for oxygen now, we should be able to make the bubble dude and the sealer dude. And that should be cool. Okay, so we'll bring those with us, along with our quantum entangleporter, along with our extra energy cube, our tubes, and all the stuff we need. Let's bring a few extra tubes just to have, and maybe even... No, not you. I actually don't want that recipe. I meant to craft those, not... Oh, hello. We're gonna need some more steel ingots, please. No crafting CPUs available. Come on, crafting CPUs, let's go. So we're gonna head over to the moon. We're gonna set up our teleporter. We're gonna set up all our stuff. And then ideally, that would be really cool. I think that'll be awesome, actually. So let's do that this episode. Sound fair? Fair. All right, so to the moon, a base, oxygen, and then we have to find that dungeon thing. Oh. Hold your horses. There's something else for mechanism I forgot. I wanted to make a portable teleporter, of which we have nothing that we need. So let's get some extra redstone. No crafting CPUs are available. Come on, crafting CPUs. Let's go. Thank you. Okay, so a portable teleporter needs a couple of these things. We're also going to need some enriched alloys. Come on. Thank you. 1, 2. And of course, they're going to charge up, so hopefully it doesn't. Teleportation core and electronic circuits. So 2 of you. And a teleportation core. Cool. That shouldn't be too bad to make. And hopefully you're cool with that. Nice. Portable teleporter. You don't own this item. You want to bet? I'd like to have a conversation with you about what owning an item means, because I totally made it. It's my item. Do I own it now? Yeah, I own it now. I don't know how that happened, but I own it. So frequency 1 set. Sweet. And then teleport. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Like it. Might go back to naming this home base. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Woot. That's kind of cool. I like that a lot. That is awesome. All right, so who wants to go back to the moon? Raise your hands. Me. I want to go back to the moon, Direwolf. Okay, then let's do it. Do I have everything I need? Should we do our pre-launch checklist again? All right, recapping the pre-launch checklist. We need a parachute. Check. Required materials. Upgrade a space station. If you didn't... Well, no, wait. We're not doing a space station. A parachute. Check. Fuel loader. Might be check. I know I had a fuel loader. Let's do this as well. Now, if I middle click you, that's cool. Okay, good. Fuel loader, fuel loader, fuel loader, fuel loader. Got the stuff for my teleporter. Did I put my fuel loader in here? I did not. I have the canisters. I left it on the moon, didn't I? Yeah, so it should be fine. Plus I have a teleporter, so it's all good now. So parachute check, fuel loader, which is 100% essential. That's cool. And then oxygen mask, tank, and gear. That's all good. Building materials if we want to build a base. We can get those, courtesy of this thing. Maybe some food, not a bad idea. Empty canister, check. Fuel canister, check. We got a couple of those. Armor and a suitable weapon might be a good idea. Building materials, yada, 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 yada. I think we're cool. I think we're good, right? We have everything we need. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Let's head over. We're going to rebuild this thing. With this guy right there. And then we can check the fuel level. He's getting fueled. Cool. You have enough fuel? Yeah, you're pretty good. So once this guy hits 100%, I think we're just going to blast off. Cross our fingers, right? We have a teleporter home. We have the teleporter frame that'll let us make things. We have the quantum entangle porter, which will let us have power and oxygen. And you know what I didn't get is my oxygen machines that I made specifically for this purpose. Cool. Quest complete. A breathable environment. Yay! I completed a quest. Look at me. To the moon? Let's do it. We're We're launching. Nobody panic. Nice. I like how it lights creatures on fire nearby. It's kind of nifty. And reasonable. And away we go! I'll meet you guys when we're landing on the moon. Alright, heading to the moon. Launch. Let's do the thing. Loading up the moon. Prepare for entry! I'm prepared, buddy. Velocity, hold space to slow down. Slowing down. Now, last time I loaded onto... Okay, hold on. Wow, it's awfully dark or something. 10 meters per second. I wish I had some kind of... Oh, there we go. Hey, there's already kind of a lander there. What's up with that? I guess my lander from the last mission is still there. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Wow, there's bad guys on the moon. Today we learned there's a lot of bad guys on the moon. Oh, boy. Let's panic about that a little bit. I think it would behoove us to get inside one of these structures. We're gonna need one of those, like, things can't spawn nearby things. That's 100% what we're gonna need. One of those torches, like a magnum torch or something that prevents mob spawns nearby. Yeah, we're gonna want one of them. Alright, let's close up the walls here so that bad dudes can't get in. And I have no indication of how long night lasts on the moon, so let's come back in a minute. Hopefully when it's more daytimey. Alright, I've made 2 mega torches, by the way. How much energy is left in this? 1k units. Okay, so we have some mega torches. That should hopefully make it so that, you know, less mob spawns. Sure it won't eliminate existing mob spawns? But let's, you know, protect this moon village. It sounds like a nice thing to do. I don't know the range. Tile, Torchmaster, Mega Torch already lit. Cool. So at least it works on the moon. Yay. I don't know the range. Mega Torch. So it looks like, according to the config files at least, the range is 32. And it looks like that might actually... That's not a huge range, to be fair. But, you know, we could do worse for sure. It would be cool if I knew what 32 range actually was. Like a... Is there an Ender IO thing that prevents mob spawns? There is. Evolved zombie. That's awesome. I'm going to pop one pretty much like right over here as well. It doesn't kill the mobs, right? Obviously. But it does prevent their spawning. Ooh, hello. I should get a bow and arrow. I have a bow and arrow. Don't I have a bow and arrow? I do. I have this cool one, and I have this cool one. Both are cool. Ah, that's right, they explode. Sweet. Alright, good thing I have an exploding bow and arrow. Take that, mob spawns. Ha ha ha, beautiful. Alright, are you working, Megatorch? Because, like, that looks like less than 32 blocks to me, and I don't think those mobs were there a minute ago. We'll find out. Hopefully Megatorch works out here. If not, we'll have to come up with another solution. Like just lighting up the area, of course. Sweet. Alright, so we'll see if that's working. Hopefully it is. So our launch pad is still here. See, that guy wasn't there a minute ago, was he? Didn't I kill these dudes? We'll find out. So we're on the thing now. Let's set up our so do we want to set up base like near in this like village? That doesn't sound like a terrible idea, right? So I'll keep my mega torch here. And we'll go hang out near the village. What I should have done is like linked an ender pouch to the import items area, but we'll get stuff up and running. So this village could become my new moon base. That would be cool. Then I don't have to build a base because there's already one here for me. Dire lazy. So like on this wall, we could set up our teleporter. True. Cool. And then we would need our oxygen sealer. So like, here's a question, right? And I'm not entirely sure how this works, so we're gonna be playing with this a little bit, right? But ultimately, so you should be up and running, so I should be able to set you to home base, and this will get me to and from the moon. Do you want to test that right now? Whoosh. Hey, that worked beautifully. Nice. That super duper worked beautifully. I love it. You're now subject to 3% radiation. You can use the following ways: sleeping decontamination unit, antivirad drinks to help reverse damage. You can use oxygen sealers with an ambient thermal control upgrade for full protection from radiation control. Okie dokie, Smokey. So that's you, right? Now, here's the thing, right? Let's keep an eye on our oxygen, right? Oxygen is dropping. Here's what I want to test, the next part of this. Quantum entangle interloper, right? Side config for power should be all outputs as well, because you're basically outputting on all sides, right? So if I had an oxygen sealer, right? And we had energy, and so like that. Oxygen storage. Sweet. I hate that. Status check pending, starting, status area too big or unsealed. What's unsealed about it, actually? That's a question I don't know the answer to. Tin decoration blocks. That's cool. Yeah, so what don't you like about this this room and its lack of ceiling? Area too big or unsealed? Well, it can't be too big. This room ain't that big, Chief. You dig? So I don't know what makes you unsealed. Maybe it doesn't like... I mean, it says domes work, so that should be cool. Okay. Just for fun, can we remove this for a minute? Area too big or unsealed. Aww. Oxygen use is 240 per second with this, by the way, so that's kind of cool. So that's annoying that doesn't work. I'm not sure why, because I would expect it to. I mean, everything looks sealed, right? So then our other option, if that's not going to work, is the bubble distributor. Hey, look at that. That's cool. Bubble visible. Nice. Okay. So the more oxygen we feed it, the bigger the bubble can be. That's kind of cool. Look at that. I like that bubble visible thing. So at this point, I should no longer be using oxygen. Nice. When I'm outside the bubble, I'm using oxygen, right? But inside the bubble, I am not. Okay, that's cool. That I like. Like that a lot. That is nifty. The only complaint I have about these machines is their required sidedness. I wish I could feed, you know, into sides of my choosing. But that's kind of cool. Now, I don't know what the max range of this bubble is, but I don't think it's that big. I want to say it's like 9 by 9, which is perfect, by the way, for any base. But that's what it said on the wiki, is that the bubble range was like 9 by 9. And that does seem to be about right, because it has stopped growing at this point. So the oxygen bubble only encompasses a small area. Okay, but that's good to know. It's good to know. So maybe this guy's going to want to be... Goodbye, oxygen bubble. Nice. Learning this mod and definitely enjoying learning it. So you're going to want to be in the middle of the room, roughly. Right? And what we'll probably need to have is the oxygen bubble dude. I'm going to have to figure out why the sealer ain't working right. I'm going to try the sealer in the middle of the room just for fun. I think that's power in, right? And this is gas in. And what I'll do is have this guy here. And the gas can go like that. And the power can go like that. Now, are you going to be Mr. I'm a happy camper? Or no? Check pending, check starting, area too big or unsealed. I have to figure out the sealing issue, but instead we'll put the oxygen bubble dude here, which is all cool. Bubble visible, so the bubble's growing, right? And then in addition, you need power, right? So that is actually quite cool. I dig that. Cool. So it's not ideal that we have that happening. Technically, the bubble distributor could be under the base. It could be in the floor. It could be in the floor. The bubble would go above the floor. Look at that. Wow, that is cool. That is really cool. I like that oxygen bubble stuff. Right? That is neat. Pressurized tubes. Pump rate 64 millibuckets per tick. I don't know how that converts to this measurement, but it looks like we have plenty of oxygen storage in there. So I feel like we're pumping way more oxygen in than we need. So yay for that. Okay, let's pop home. Oh, that is beautiful. We can sleep through the night real quick. Your current radiation is 7. Oh, good. I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad. Moon dirt. I don't even know that we need the gas tank, to be honest with you. But maybe we should store that, the oxygen gas tank, in there. Let's also make one of those oxygen... I want to make the oxygen tank filler, dude. Where is that? Oxygen compressor, right? That's one that, like, makes... That's the one that fills oxygen tanks, is the oxygen compressor. If that's the case, then I want one of them. Because I want to be able to go explore the moon and find that dungeon. But also, right, teleport home. Oxygen compressor. Yeah, that's what we want. This one, oxygen compressor. Yes, I want one of those at my moon base as well. My heavy air quotes moon base. Oxygen compressor. Just a regular one. Regular old oxygen compressor. Thanks, bro. Make one of those for me, would you? Would you be so kind? Crafting, 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 crafting. All right, so we've got our oxygen compressor. So here's the deal, right? We can pop through this porter. Looks like a moon person decided to show up at my base. That's okay. He's welcome. He's welcome on planet Earth. Cool. So then you can go there and there. And then we can take off an oxygen tank, which, by the way, we don't need because we're inside an oxygen bubble. That'll fill up the oxygen tank, right? And then we should be cool. Nice. And then we can go explore. And then if it's if we deem it necessary, right? Right. So that's home base. Now, which one of these two will I pop out of if I teleport to it? I don't know. I guess that one. Is that always going to be the case? Is it the nearest one, or does it try to use the same dimension? Like, how does that work? Oh. But it's all good. So you're filled up perfectly. Full oxygen tank. And we have the extra one, remember, inside of our Enderlink bag. Cool. Neat. All right, so let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Hello, moon person. Alien villager. I'm gonna teleport home to empty my inventory, and I'll tell you why. You ready for why? Because there's a good reason why. The reason I want to teleport home... Get all these stone... Not really. The reason I want to teleport home is because I don't want to use my infinite energy dudes. Cool. There's no, No, I didn't think we had the dank null in here. That would have been cool. Alright, because part of me just wants to see, and I'm crazy, right, for wanting to see this, but hello, Megatorch. Yeah, Derpy Dire. Going through the wrong portal again. I'm curious about the oxygen dude. Is it daytime here yet? I'm going to assume that that means yes. And of course, here I am with my thing open when I shouldn't be. Oh, wow. But it's still, you know, there's a thing up there, but it's still classified as night here. How does that work? Also, why are there mobs here, right? We've got a mega torch on top of the building. That should be totally preventing mob spawns in the area, or would be my expectation. So, like, do you not like the dome shape? I was under the impression that dome was okay. That's what I was led to believe. I don't really feel like troubleshooting this. The oxygen bubble works for now. I think I'll stick with it, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So oxygen bubble good, compressor good. Let's get a quick chest. A space chest for which to store things. So we'll put this guy in here. The oxygen sealer can chill in here. What else can chill in here? That should be good for now. Kind of don't probably need my armor, but I kind of also want to have it. So let's go explore the moon a little bit, shall we? I'm going to run around and see what I can find by way of this dungeon that the quest book spoke of. Now that we're getting, you know, relatively close-ish. While exploring the moon, you may stumble across the dungeon. By defeating the wall, so that you will obtain a dungeon key. Hello. Creeper explosions. Oh, hey, that's cool. Oxygen setup is invalid. I agree. Ow. 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 Alright, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Back in a few. So I can type GC Houston. Oh, hey, cool. Look at that. Create an island for help. Well, that's not ideal. Where's my island at? Oh. What if I just jumped into the void at this point? Ghostly shape. Featherfall. Yeah, I don't want Featherfall anymore. Would that be cool? Because I have a bed, you know, GC Houston. I do have a bed. I don't have permission to use the kill command. That's unfortunate. Let's wait until I'm dead. Then I'll spawn at my bed, go through the teleporter, get to the moon, and then I can get my corpse back. Because my corpse should be close enough. Or I could just, you know, make another oxygen set. And then be able to be safe on the moon. Alright, so we should be able to survive with just this stuff on, right? I don't think I need armor. Now, that spacesuit protects from radiation, so I'm hoping that I can survive without radiation for at least a few moments. Especially inside that oxygenated room thing. I guess we'll find out, right? Yay. Yeah, no, that hurts. Ow. Ow. Going home. That actually hurts quite a lot. Let's see if we can come up with a solution to that without making a whole new spacesuit. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to make a new spacesuit. Alright, so that took a little bit, but I think that should work. I hope. I had to repair my stuff, by the way. Something was funny happening with things, and long story short, I had to like break and replace the transporters on the thing, but hopefully I can survive out here now. Yay! Okay. So this seems like a pretty close distance. Good. Yay, that's the one. Making a run for it. Yay, the tomb disappears. Did I get all my stuff? I did for the most part. Oh, you. Alright, let's get back to our base. And then we can reconvene. That was frustrating. That was a difficult corpse run. But what I can do now is go home, put the extra spacesuit away, put this spacesuit back on, put this away, Darwolf's head. And you know what I'm going to do is store you guys. You're the nearly empty one. Cool. This stuff can all go back. So that in the event that this happens again... Alright, that is not accurate. Can this be a bauble? I didn't know that. That's cool. I was unaware that that was a bobbleable thing. Oh, hey, look. I have... there. I knew I had... Ha! Ha! I knew I had an extra flux capacitor somewhere, and I never knew where it went. Hello. Okay, cool. So you can be a bauble? That's neat. I mean, it does say bauble on it. To be fair, it literally says right on the tooltip, bauble. So, there's that. All right, cool. How about we wrap up here? That's probably a good sign that it's time to wrap up. Blowing yourself up is definitely a good, hey, let's wrap up the episode sign. Now, what happens if I... Okay, so I guess you teleport to the nearest teleporter of the same frequency that you're on. That's how it appears to work. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So you're subject to 3 radiation, sleeping, decontamination unit, anti-rad drinks, yada, yada, yada. That's cool. Next episode, we'll come back. We'll explore the moon. We will hopefully find what we're looking for. And for now, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and take it easy.